When Aaron Glenn was hired as the new head coach of the NYJ, put his name on a cocktail napkin. Thankfully, didn't hand it in, just put a nice tall drink on it. And I was talking about how the Jets need to just let him run the show. Okay? Just Woody Johnson hires him. They wound up getting a new general manager. And now let those guys run the show. Let them do it. And let them figure out how to spend your money, Woody. And I said the first order of business for the new general manager. First order of business. Honestly, look it up, because I did today. Just because I remember I said it. I was thinking maybe we'll run it back because I've been proven correct, which I love to be done. But it really didn't. It wasn't all that compelling. I just flat out said into this microphone on January 22nd, first order of business is to re-sign Garrett Wilson. That's it. And what they did first order of business was to get Garrett Wilson's college quarterback under contract, 2 years, $20 million, and Justin Fields. And there was even some conversation at some point of trading Breece Hall. Remember that craziness?
Yeah. And like maybe Garrett Wilson is on the block too. There was
even that conversation
there were a lot
as well.
of whispers.
Well, guess what? The Jets did the right thing. They did the right thing, and they gave their guy a 4-year deal, breaking the bank, $31 million per season for Garrett Wilson. And I know you don't particularly like it when I say this, Chris. Certainly when it comes to a quarterback, it's what the market bears. It's what the market bears. And I understand he's not maybe one of the first receivers you're going to take in your fantasy draft this year. You know, you're going to go Justin Jefferson. You're going to go Puka Nacua. You're going to go Jamar, right?
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yep.
This catch he made against the Houston Texans on a Halloween night, basically mimicking the Jumpman logo. One-handed grab of an Aaron Rodgers pass for a Jets team that was absolutely circling the drain. You could even say it had already gone down the drain because they were on their interim head coach and their interim offensive coordinator. They had lost a ton of games in a row, and they beat the Houston Texans on Thursday Night Football. And the team needed Garrett Wilson, and he made a play. And I understand you need more than that stuff where you're paying somebody $31 million a year. But the Jets rewarded him. And that's what you need to do for the guys that you draft, and they hit it. You need to keep these guys, and you need to pay them what the market value bears, and you need to do it early.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do it early. You need to do it before there's a contract demand or a threat for a holdout or an actual hold in. You need to do it. You need to, the message it sends to the locker room is we get it. You come here, we give you the opportunity, you ball out, you get pizzade. And we won't make you stamp your feet for it. We won't make you leak to the press for it. We won't make you become the a-hole in the equation for it. While we sit there and go, this is just business of the sport. It's just business. You go ahead and you pay the kid early. Now the rest of the locker room goes, this is a good place to work. And now you let Aaron Glenn go to Sauce Gardner and tell him, hey, you are the man. We've got you. Whatever caused you to tell T. Higgins, the person who once upon a time Instagrammed you, say, go tell T. Higgins to come to the Jets. And he's like, nah, I can't do that. You get Sauce back on the program, and it sounds like he is. He's next. You're next, Sauce. You're next. Al the jeweler is gonna hear from you soon. That's who, by the way, makes his jewelry.
Oh, got it.
In New Jersey. He told us that during the Combine broadcast.
Didn't he give
Al
you
the
a
jeweler.
chain? You got a pendant.
I think it was from the guys here. I don't think he gave me one from Al the jeweler. Did he?
Oh, okay.
Did he? I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Anyway,
I don't remember.
long story short, the Jets have some really good players. It will all come down to Justin Fields. That's the question. That's the question. You know, and he had the opportunity in Chicago. I don't know if it was torn asunder because of that offensive line in front of him, or if it was because of the coaching carousel, if it was him being drafted over the wishes of the coach at the time there, Matt Nagy. And I don't know if the rumblings that one hears that come out of Chicago over the years are true or not, you know, on that front, if Nagy really wanted him. Those pages are turned in Chicago. He wound up going to Pittsburgh for a bag of footballs, the draft compensation equivalent of a bag of footballs, when everybody else in the football world thought a first-round pick would be required to get Justin Fields. Not at all. The Steelers go 4-2 with him, only go to him because Russell Wilson got hurt in front of him, and then hand the job to Russell Wilson despite Fields winning 4 of his first 6 starts. And then the Steelers decide, you know what? We don't want Russ anymore, and we're just going to let him walk because we don't want to pay him $20 million a year to quarterback here. We'll just take Aaron Rodgers from the Jets. And all of that just is one must wonder how large of the chip is on Fields' shoulder. And for him to have his college buddy taken care of right there in front of him being the happy camper right there in front of him. And, you know, Wilson tweeted out that this is, he gets it, that this means that he's beloved there in New Jersey with the Jets. This is a way for Fields to basically know, I ball out here. I'll have 1 year left on my contract next year. And coaching. Because the Jets pay the guys who perform here. That might not be for everybody, but it certainly will be for a quarterback. And the Jets have Alan Lazard here, and they've got Garrett Wilson there, and they've got Breece Hall here. They've got Mason Taylor from LSU is a draft choice at tight end with Jeremy Ruckert. They got some offensive linemen over the last couple of drafts. They have hit that line hard. And now comes Aaron Glenn to bring in maybe a new way of doing things. Hey, we've all been down this road with the JETS. But this one just feels different. They're going with some young guys. They drafted some young guys, and they got an old G from their 94 draft, now currently as their HC. We'll see how it goes.
You have to feel better about where they are now than you did with Rodgers, right?
Well, again, with Rodgers, just to, I guess, bring it all back, Rodgers was brought in as the guy, as the adult in the room that was required for a bunch of young kids that started playing better, faster than they expected because they had just been drafted that year or the year before.
Right.
And Zach Wilson, who was drafted along with them, hadn't developed as well and as fast as everyone else around him. So they needed to bring in a GOAT to not only play this most important position, neck up, neck down, to bring them to where everyone else had suddenly gelled so fast, to take everyone to where it could possibly go, like the Super Bowl, with a defense that was ready to roll too. And he pops his Achilles 4 games in. But they brought him. They brought him in to change the culture. They brought him in to teach everyone how it's done. Right? And he was never healthy. Couldn't play more than just 4 snaps in year 1. Year 2, he's a 40-year-old coming back from that injury. Now they've got another Aaron. The HC is the one who's going to tell everyone how it's done. It's his program. Not like Robert Saleh couldn't or didn't. But this is the hire of Woody Johnson. He's hired this Aaron saying, you run the program and get these young kids up to speed and maybe all win together as an age group. So that's why you got to feel better, because eggs aren't all in one basket. Everybody's eggs are in the quarterback basket in the NFL. That said, all the eggs are kind of spread out. And now the receivers' eggs are made of gold. Platinum.
Yeah.
Adamantium. What do you want to keep?
Vibranium.
Okay. Vibranium. Thank you.
Jets win total 5.5.
I mean, listen, I'm not doing the win-loss game right now. We'll figure it out.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there.
We both got to get on that, by the way.
I know that. I don't.
One of us has done it.
Yeah,
first time.
I understand that, but one of us might also be calling one of their games this year too.
I get it.
We'll just give
So
you
I don't know
another
if I'm
team.
going to. No, but and anybody knows when I call a Jets game, I would give one piece of my anatomy, not for a Jet win, but for the game to come down to the last
Of course.
drive, as it did last year, and Rodgers threw an interception, and the Vikings won.
You don't have to do that game.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, bottom line, sir. The current Jets have an interesting thing going for them, and it's youth and its exuberance and its freshness, newness. And we will see if the current Aaron in their midst is up to the task and has the plan, and everybody's buying what he's selling, because week one, the old Aaron will be in the house. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.